Easy shout, but we're gonna read Daredevil because he's been blowing up recently. So let's see how this goes. I am Matt Murdock. I am Daredevil. And I'm not afraid. By Charles Saul, Ron Garney, and Matt Miller. New York City, Manhattan Bridge. I can't believe Daredevil did that. Just jumping right after Billy. He didn't even think about it. What, you'd rather he stayed up there? You think he'd be able to save Billy? No way, we're too high up. They're both dead from the fall. When we go back, Ten Fingers will look me right in the eye and ask me if I'm sure that Billy Lee is dead. You know how he is? You can't lie to him. I need to be able to say yes and put a cherry on top by telling him we took out Daredevil too. So keep your eyes on that river and make sure. Where are you, Billy? Radar sense doesn't work well underwater. Sound moves strangely, more than 4 times faster. Hard to process the imagery that quickly. Or maybe I'm just running out of air. Heartbeat, too fast, he's drowning. Can't pinpoint it. Where are you, Billy Lee? Damn it, mud. The bottom of the East River used to be nothing but wrecked cars and old refrigerators. That was a river you could rely on. Never again. I think I even donated to a clean-up charity once. Billy's heartbeat's getting weaker. Come on, come on. Ah. There you are. How'd you save me? I told you I would, Billy. You were lucky. 10 Fingers guys are lazy. They dropped you close to the Manhattan's edge of the bridge. It's not as high as above the river. If they drag you out in the middle, neither one of us would have survived. Stay here. I'll be back. What? Where the hell are you going? Up. You out of your mind? They don't know we made it. They did. They'd already be sure to. We can just wait them out down here. Yeah, we could. But then they'd never learn. It's been like 10 minutes, boss. Nothing came up. You want to be sure? Well, we're sure Billy Lee's dead and Daredevil is... Boo. I don't get these guys yet. They look like street thugs, but they fight like they've spent their lives training with Iron Fist. And then there's the whole fingers thing. Bang! Missed it. Missed it. Damn it. Almost just grabbing my senses more than I realised. You dumb bastard. With a charge of 10 Fingers. Why do you think you could take us all out alone? Actually? No. Oh, what's happening? I can't. There's no one there. Oh my god. Look at him go. You tell me. You tell him. Tell 10 Fingers he's done. There's nothing he can do about it. He's just making it work for himself. Oh. Ah. Oh. Thank you very much. That could have been ugly. You're welcome. You worked incredibly well tonight. Can I ask what took you so long, though? I mean, Chinatown is literally right there. I had to stop to buy batteries. Visibility doesn't just happen. You know, maybe your powers are free, but mine cost. So do mine, but believe me. Tomorrow night, 2 AM, training, usual spot. Come on, man, I thought you said I did well, man. I gotta go to sleep. When you're good enough to beat me. You got it, boss man. 410 West 48th Street, apartment 50, 12:06 AM. He crashed pretty quickly. He's had a hell of a night. But we had an understanding, you and I. He wouldn't have survived the night, Foggy. This was the only place I could think of where Billy would be safe. What about me, Daredevil? Will I be safe? Come on, don't be ridiculous. No, it's not. Just because you let me remember doesn't change what you did to make everyone else forget. He is asleep, right? Unless he's better at faking sleep rhythms than anyone I've ever met, then yeah, he's out. Good. Listen, I didn't ask to be this only person left who knows Daredevil's real name. I don't want to be your conscience. I don't want to be your safe harbour. I had to, Foggy. Matt Murdock and Daredevil, they were becoming each other's worst enemies. But now Matt Murdock can live his life and Daredevil can take risks again. Everything I had to do to get here was worth it. And that kid you're working with, you don't know anything about him. You're trusting him with your life. Why? You just said it, Foggy, because I trust him and he needs me. I'm feeling this out as I go, but blind spot is the one thing I'm sure is right. This is the last time I help you. Never again. Matt. 1 Hogan Place, Manhattan, New York County District Attorney's Office. Footsteps. Heels worn the old shoes. No woman keeps heels until they're about to fall apart by choice. So it's paralegal. Oranges too. She peeled an orange this morning. She always has an orange in the morning. So, Ellen King. Hello, counsellor. Who's that? Ellen King, Mr. Murdoch. Right, thanks, but call me Matt for God's sake. I still can't believe they stuck you in here. I mean, I know you're a lawyer on the lawyer pole, but an elevator shaft? I don't mind. This place is packed. Every office is full. I'm the newest ADA in the joint. It's to be expected. Even if it wasn't to do, you think that they would waste a room with a view on the blind guy? Are you alright, Matt? Your face is bruised. Did you fall? Went rock climbing this weekend. Took a tumble, no big deal. Didn't we talk about this? Listen, you should probably get used to seeing me a little banged up. You know those people with one handicap or another who did inadvisably dangerous things because they want to prove they're as capable as everyone else? Sure. That's pretty much me all over. So, what's up? A certain grand jury witness of yours requested a conference with the prosecuting attorney. You up for that? Oh, this guy, you wouldn't believe it, but sure, send him down. You got it. Listen, I'm not sure I can do this, Mr. Murdoch. I'm not sure I want to testify. You know what, Mr. Lee? I'm not sure I care. You know how this works. Your testimony helps me indict one of Ten Fingers' top lieutenants. That guy leads me to the next guy, and eventually we move against Ten Fingers himself. His little cult disappears, and lo, this world becomes a safer, happier place. That is what I care about, and since I care about it, so should you. But Ten Fingers will kill me, man. Will he? He already tried, from what I hear, and yet here you sit. But I don't want to. Stop. Let me be clear, but you might know me as Matt Murdoch, defense attorney. Help. That guy's gone. I changed sides. I'm now a prosecutor for the great city of New York. I put the bad guys away. Now, you, Mr. Lee, are an informant. A bad guy who tells tales about other bad guys in exchange for the DA's office ignoring the charges we have against you. That's fine. That's the system. But if you get in my way here, I will make sure all of that comes crashing down on your head. One phone call and straight to Rikers you should go, which I'm sure plenty of folks would love to have a little chat with Big Mouth Billy Lee. You have 0 truly good options, but if I were you, I'd bet on this guy who saved you from falling off a bridge. He didn't do that, Daredevil did. He did it because I asked him to protect you. I can also ask him to stop. Look, I know you're afraid. He is. His heart's tap dancing. I know something about that. I'm blind. I never know what might be coming at me. Things I can't see, things that might hurt. But if I let that stop me, then what? I never leave the house, just sit and wait to die? No. That's not life. So I think about everything I have to gain, weigh it against everything I have to lose, and then I just decide I tell myself one thing. I am not afraid. Chinatown. I'm sorry, boss, it was Daredevil and Blind Spot. Must have been him. They were protecting Billy for some reason. I see, and so Billy Lee remains among the living. Yes, 10 fingers, we tried, I promise you. Of course. You sure you did your best? Such a shame, too. I was ready to take 2 fingers from you if you had succeeded. Please, if you give me another chance. Let me give them to you right now, please. I can't. One hand, come on, don't. Sorry, friend, if 10 fingers wanted them, he'll ask for them. What do we do about Big Mouth Lee, boss, scheduled to testify tomorrow? Ah, yes, I had hoped to avoid something public, but I suppose it doesn't send the right message. Kill him, ride him at the courthouse. Oh, and while you're at it, Samuel, kill the lawyer too. You got it, boss man. You can count on me. My brother and sisters, my children, listen to my words. All right, team, today's the day. Listen up. I was not born here. Like many of you, I came to this country in search of a better life, but not for myself, for you. I have shown you my power, my vision. I intend to use those gifts to change everything. You've placed your faith in me, and I will not fail you. I will save you all. There's a guy calls himself 10 Fingers. He popped in a few months ago, started a church down in Chinatown, became incredibly popular in a very short time. The church with a sheltered hand. This man is a criminal, and it's our job to stop him. You have heard that we are under threat, that this city is trying to shut this church down. They are using the courts. You are afraid that our great shared work will not last. It's an old story. 10 Fingers is selling salvation. He's targeting undocumented immigrants, people who don't have many options in this country. He's telling them he can keep them safe, keep them from being deported, make things better, and all he wants in return is everything they have. You have all given so much, worked so very hard. We have made many sacrifices for our greater good. Now there's no law against any of that. People can believe what they want, and they can do what they want with their money. This is America after all. But 10 Fingers isn't stopping them. He's using his congregation's funds to build a power base. We know he's taken control of at least 2 downtown gangs. He is extorting, he's killing. As I said, he is a criminal. 10 Fingers has applied federal recognition of his church. He wants the legitimacy it will give him. He was a tax-exempt, legally protected front. You almost have to admire the chutzpah, the whole thing. We are on the verge of a great leap forward. We are about to become something more than we are. I promise you, our church will survive the government's assault on our beliefs. I have taken steps to make sure of it. You will see, your faith in me is not misplaced. Today all of that ends. We have a witness, a man named Billy Lee. I'll have him in front of a grand jury in a few hours, and his testimony will lift us shut down 10 Fingers Church for good. And I do mean us. I couldn't have done this alone. All of you, thank you. And now, my friends, let us pray. Again, it's by the same people. Downtown Manhattan. You ready for this, Sam? 10 Fingers put a lot in faith for you, giving you this mission, no room for error. Billy Lee's got to go down, and the lawyer too. I can handle it. On Fingers. You get it right, though. It'll raise you up. Us too. Change all our lives overnight. Give us his miracle. I said I can handle it. Look, the hearing's happening in a few hours. 10 Fingers has powers and he's got plans. He's just not some preacher. There's a whole other level to this thing. We've seen it. You help him out here, you'll see it too. We need to move. Billy's alright down holding Ellen. Not freaking out too badly. He's good, Matt. We put him in the most secure witness room in the courthouse with New York finest on the door. Good. No one gets near him but you or me. Not until the hearing. We should get down there. It's almost time. You sure you can get the grand jury to issue the indictment, Matt? Yeah, grand juries want to indict. What are they for? If they don't send cases onto the trial, my job is to remind them how good it will feel. Anyway, this is my first big case since I came over to the DA's office. There's no way I'm screwing this up. How goes it, children? We're good, Mr. Hochberg. Matt was just telling me it was confident we'll get the indictment against Ten Fingers. Oh, yes. Perhaps despite his many years of private practice, Mr. Murdoch has never heard of managing client expectations. Clients? I don't really have clients anymore, Ben. Oh, yeah, but you do, Mr. Murdoch. You have exactly one client, the city and its duly elected DA. The person who decides whether you're properly serving the client is, well, me. Hello, Mr. Lee. I have my doubts about you, Matt. You know that not pressure from the mayor's office, you would have never have been readmitted to the bar or joined this office. But also, you're working it out. You're a good soldier, and the city could do much worse. Good luck today. This one puts you on the map. Thank you, sir. Detention level. This whole floor reeks of fear. Behind every one of these doors is a person waiting to go up to the stand and swear to jail the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but. I don't care who you are. That's intimidating. It's all pounding heartbeats and sweat stink along here, which I get. Not in here though. Billy's pulse is nice and regular. He's cool as a cuke. That's a good sign. Hello, Mr. Lee. You ready to do this? I've changed my mind, Mr. Murdoch. I'm not going to testify. I got a better offer. Thank you for this, Emerald. You do know my taste. But unless I am mistaken, did I tell you to kill Billy Lee and the lawyer too? We told him Ten Fingers he wouldn't do it. It wasn't the right time taking up Murdoch and Billy on the same day as the hearing. It would have been connected back to you right away. We were so careful about how the public sees us. I didn't want to give the church's critic any ammunition. We knew Murdoch whenever we want. Once the hearts died down, then Billy Lee would never testify. Now that knows we can get to him. I see the logic. I can even appreciate you trying to act with the best interest of the church in mind. Still, an order is an order. The Eight understand that, and so they have been granted some small piece of my power. This was a test, Samuel Ching. You failed. You have the skills, no one doubts that. And your loyalty that remains in question. Your mother asked me to give you this opportunity to prove yourself. I have no doubt she is disappointed in you as much as I am. I understand. I will do better next time. Very good, Samuel. I know you will. I will hold you in my hands. You hold me in your hands, Ten Fingers. Nothing stands in our way. Soon the real work will begin. Sit with me, my chosen ones, and we will discuss the future. Thank you, Samuel. That'll be all. Damn. Damn, how the hell could I let that happen? The Ten Fingers case was supposed to be easy. That was the whole point. Alright, put it aside. Try to teach this kid some useful. You want to be part of this world, Blind Spot? You need to learn to talk while you fight. We'll do it. My power is being invisible, Daredevil. Wouldn't that defeat the purpose? Powers come and go, trust me. You don't want to rely them too heavily. Develop all your skills. Anything can be a weapon, even words. Trust me on that. What the hell, man? That's totally unfair. Just because you can see me when I got the suit running doesn't mean anyone else will be able to. You know, I'm going to tweet this. The Blind Spot account has like 50,000 followers. Daredevil, the man without fairness, maybe. I'll work on it. Whoa, hold on now. What do you... And suddenly everyone can see you. What do you do now, Blind Spot? You'll need the weapon, not some gadget. I don't know. Iron Man seems to do okay. You could drop Tony Stark naked in the middle of the desert and he'd fly out in a jet made of sand and cactus needles. It's not his stuff that gives him power. It's his brain. Try using yours. You'll be amazed at the difference it makes. What is with you tonight? You're never awesome, but you're acting like someone just killed your dog and ate it. Don't complain. The guy who trained me would have killed your dog and fed it to you. Bad day at work? You? Work? What do you do? Get rid of the bad guys. You do? Because last time I checked, Ten Fingers is still sitting in that temple on Mott, eating away at my neighborhood, ripping families apart. You said you'd help me, and then you'd said should let the lawyer handle it. That should have been my first clue. Lawyers don't help people like me. Ouch. No one helped us. That's the whole problem. That's why I'm doing all of this. We wash your dishes. We deliver your dinners. We're a much bigger part of your lives than you're willing to admit. But we're illegal. So who gives a damn? Well, I do, and you said that you did. But Ten Fingers is still down in that temple, isn't he? Listen, I know people in that cult. He's running. I've heard things. Ten Fingers can do stuff. He can make you want to obey him. If you do, he can make you strong. What does that mean? Does Ten Fingers have powers? Inhuman, maybe? Or a mutant? I've explained how he built up his church so quickly, how his 2-bit thugs fight like guys who've been training for all their lives. He can get in your head. People are doing things they never ordinarily do. Bad things. What do you mean, blind spot? Just trust me, I'm getting ugly. Ten Fingers Church isn't just a scam, he has a plan of some kind. He's had one all along. I don't want to wait anymore. I'm invisible, but I'm still here. We all are. Chinatown is where I live. I'm going to fight to keep it safe. Right now, you coming? He's right, this kid put faith in me and I'm letting him down. And after all, what's the point of being Daredevil if you can't leap before you look? Oh, my friends, they tried to stop us, but we will not be stopped. Thanks to our friends One-Hand and None-Fingers, nothing more stands in our way, and now they will receive their reward, at last. Thank you. Yes, I can feel it getting stronger. What was he doing? Oh no. Ten Fingers, you have to stop. Daredevil, you've lost, just like your lawyer friend. This is a place of worship, no place for demons, no place for devils. Leave, or you will regret it. I don't care about your church, Ten Fingers. Not right now. I care about that. I recognize those faint energies. I spent half my life fighting the people who use them, and anyone you've shared them with is just in as much danger as you. You stole your power, Ten Fingers, and the people you took it from will want to take it. Ah! We are the Hand, and we will take back what was stolen. To be continued.